Big Papa Pump 96 back doing another WWE DVD review, and it's really getting on my nerves. I can't find a single room in my house that has good lighting. Hopefully this will do. I don't think it's too bad as long as you can still see everything. I hold up. That's all that matters. Uh, WrestleMania 18. I don't know why I picked this one. One of the only WWF DVDs I have, and I like it partly because of that, without those stupid blurs, and because this is my second favorite WrestleMania of all time, number one being WrestleMania 17. Um, this WrestleMania is great. I'm gonna just go ahead and go over the matches. William Regal versus Rob Van Dam for an opening match. You wouldn't think it would be good, William Regal, but they actually put on a good match and they kind of complemented each other well. RVD throwing around kicks, and William Regal's kind of like a counter wrestler. He takes what you throw at him and he'll reverse it, and he's a good grappler too, I believe. Um, European Championship, DDP versus Christian. That was a good match, kind of an oldie sort of, and DDP. Um, Hardcore Championship, Goldust versus Maven. It wasn't even a match between Goldust and Maven. They did a few things to each other, and that stupid 24/7 rule, somebody ran in, got the pin, and then they're just running all over the arena trying to kill each other. Kurt Angle versus Kane was actually kind of surprising, the fact that it was a good match, because they're such different styles. Kurt Angle, the technical wrestler, the Olympic wrestler, Kane, a big guy, 7 feet, but it was actually a really good match. Ric Flair versus Undertaker. I think if I've ever seen an Undertaker match at WrestleMania where I actually thought there was a chance he might lose, it would be WrestleMania 18, because Ric Flair was really giving him all he had. Ric Flair, a great wrestler, and even Arn Anderson made a comeback and spine-bustered Undertaker, but as we all know, Undertaker is still undefeated at WrestleMania. Edge and Booker T was a pretty good match. Not much I can say about that one. You just have to watch it. Stone Cold Steve Austin and Scott Hall. I like Steve Austin. This is when the NWA came back to WWE. I still don't think they did near as well or got near the reactions they did when they were in WCW, but it was an okay match. Special Enforcer Kevin Nash. Four-way elimination tag team match. Billy and Chuck versus the Hardys versus APA versus the Dudleys. Um, a few of those teams aren't all that good. I mean, I like the Hardys. The Dudleys are pretty good, and the APA's pretty good. Billy and Chuck, I never really cared for them. I think they win, as a matter of fact, so I didn't care too much for that match. The Rock and Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Icon versus Icon. The better of the two, I always thought, was The Rock. This match was actually decent. I think this is one of the better ones Hollywood has had, because honestly, I don't think Hulk Hogan really had that many great matches in his career. Triple threat match for the WWF Women's Championship. Jazz versus Lita versus Trish Stratus. Um, Lita and Trish Stratus I always liked. Jazz was always kind of weird. She was covered in muscles, and I don't know. I just never cared for Jazz too much. Chris Jericho with Stephanie McMahon versus Triple H was a good match, because Triple H was really pumped up about the fact that Stephanie had turned on him and she was with, his opponent Chris Jericho. I mean, that was supposed to be his wife and everything. But that was a good match, and I believe that was after Triple H had came back from his surgery, if I remember that correctly from his DVD. Over 3 hours of DVD extras. Um, just a good one to have, great WrestleMania. Like I said, I mean, this one still was cool. WrestleMania 14, I meant TV 14, WWF, WrestleMania X8, great WrestleMania to get WWF.